Once, Lama, who was working in a faraway valley, he wrote a letter to chief of monastery. In letter, he said, "Send one more Lama, we need him here." Chief called his all disciples and read that letter in front of them. Then he said, "I would like to send 5 of you." One of his disciples asked, "But why 5, when he asked only for 1? Chief replied, "You will know later. I will send 5, but it's not certain that one of you reach the destination, because the journey is too long and distraction are 1,000. Disciples laughing because they thought it was stupid to send 5 when asked for only 1. Next morning, their journey started. When they were passing by a village, a messenger came to them and said, "Our priest has died, so we need a priest. Salary is too good." Village looked rich, so one of them said, "I would like to stay here. You 4 will be enough, as only 1 is needed." Next day, 4 monks again started their journey. When they are passing by a kingdom, king looked them and stopped. Among 4 monks, one of them looked so healthy. King said to him, "Wait, I am looking for a young man for my daughter to get married." King said, "If you marry with my daughter, then the whole kingdom will be yours." Young monk agreed with king's request and said goodbye to other friends. Now, only 3 monks were left. They decided that they will be careful, not be distracted by any such distraction. Next night, they lost their way, so after walking a long time somehow they found a house. They knocked on door, and a young woman came out from the house. She welcomed them into her house and said, "You are God sent, because I am living alone in this place. I was afraid to be alone, so please one of you stay with me forever." The woman was too young and too beautiful also, so next morning one of them fall in love with that woman. And finally he decided to stay with this young woman forever. Now, only 2 months were left, so they started their journey towards destination. Next day, when they were passing by a village, they got surrounded by crowd because village was atheistic and didn't believe in Buddha. Villagers challenged them to prove what Buddha says is true, and one of the great scholar of the village arrived and challenged them with his knowledge. One of the monks accepted the challenge, but other monk said, "What are you doing? We have to reach valley." Monk said, "Even if my whole life is wasted, I will stay here and take challenge. I will convert this village. You can go for valley. In fact, there only one is needed." It was not just a challenge to Buddha, but it was challenge to monk's ego, so he stayed there. That's how, at last only one monk was able to reach its destination. If we see in our life, everyone set a goal for themselves and tried to move towards their goal. But only a few of them are able to achieve their goal, because most of the people get distracted from their way. Learning point from the story: if you want to achieve your goal, then never get distracted from the distraction coming in your way. Like 4 monks in this story.
This story presented by Power of Words. If you like our videos, do subscribe and stay blessed.